crazy how smooth the footage can get with this thing. Just check it out. Good day and welcome. So this is the Feiyutech G6 Max, a very versatile, small-sized gimbal that will work with your action cameras, phones, and even mirrorless cameras, like the one you're watching through right now. This is the A6300 and this gimbal can handle it with ease. Well, it depends what kind of lens do you put on, but with the kit lens and some other lightweight lenses, it works. This is the gimbal itself. It's very compact, comes with a case and bunch of different accessories. Phone holder with a mount for a GoPro or Osmo or other action cameras. So it basically comes with anything you would need for it to function with the gear you have. It can stabilize cameras up to 1.2 kilograms. Although there are some cases where it couldn't stabilize, like for example, I had the Sirui anamorphic lens, which is very front heavy, and well, maybe if I would have some balancing things, I could stabilize it, but without them I wasn't able to stabilize it. It was just a bit too front heavy and this gimbal couldn't handle that much disbalanced weight. By the way, the intro footage was captured on the GoPro Hero 8, and later in the video I will tell you how I achieved such smooth shots, because well, those shots were like extremely smooth, I gotta say. It's insane what you can do with this combo, with the GoPro and this thing, and maybe just a little bit of software magic. I have been using this gimbal for almost like a month for my projects. I really enjoy it. Up until this point I was using Giant Crane M, the first one, and it had gotten tired and old, and the motors couldn't handle the angles that I wanted it to handle, because well, it's almost 4 years old. So it's about time to change the gimbal, and thanks to Feiyutech I have gotten this. So thank you so much, Feiyutech, for providing me with this gimbal. They didn't tell me to say anything, they just gave me this thing for free so I could make this video, and here I am making the video. What do I like about this device? Mostly everything. It's just so well made, it's compact, it works, it has a bunch of epic modes, like for example that FPV type mode where you like have the roll and everything stabilized and you can do all sorts of crazy moves. Actually, that was the mode I used with the GoPro Hero 8 in the beginning sequence. It's simple, it does its thing, it actually feels very well made. There's this mode called Inception mode, so you can turn the gimbal all the way, you can keep it rotating, or you can have it roll 360 roll. That's a really cool mode to get some pretty interesting perspectives. Then you can have this gimbal turn into a portrait mode, so all you TikTok people, this thing will get you like those really good looking TikToks with the mirrorless cameras. That's a plus for these days. You can also create motion time lapses with it that I haven't done yet, but you can. There's a functionality for that type of stuff, and then you can lock it with these locking things. That's really cool for bringing it with you so it doesn't jiggle around in the backpack. Amazing. One of my favorite features is this knob here, because with one press you can change what it does. So basically it can adjust your tilt, your pan, or your roll. You press it and then it changes the modes. So press once, you have the pan, press again, you have the roll, press again, you have the tilt. This wheel feels really good. And for example, you have a little unleveled horizon. You don't always have to go and calibrate the gimbal, although it's the best thing to do if you have unleveled horizon. With this thing, you can just press it. So you go in the roll mode, you adjust the roll just enough so the horizon is leveled. Bam, you go and capture if you have to do it really quickly. So this has come in handy a few times. I really enjoy this button, and it also feels really smooth. The battery life for this thing is very good. I haven't had the chance to like drain it completely. I always have had juice left. It's a good gimbal. It's a very good gimbal. For the price, you get quite a lot of functionality and power. It's very powerful. And also it has these 1/4 inch screw mounts. Are they 1/4 inch? Put on an external display or a mic, for example, or whatever. One thing I really wanted it to be able to do was, so there's this app for it where you can like change the settings and all that stuff. And you can also control the tilt and pan and everything from your phone. So what I did was I attached it to this thing, and I was trying to get some really cool shots of my drum set. So I can go slow. So now I can combine this little dolly thing with the motion controls of the app and get some really epic shots. So let's get something to capture. Yeah, let's get some shots with this drum set. That should be fun. Okay, it's quite very quick. Okay, can we do it slower? There is no way of having it move up slowly. At one point it just starts moving up, and that's the one speed, and it's on the slowest. So it's not like gradual control. It's just on-off switch for all of the sides. So Feiyutech, if you're listening, and you should be listening, if you could do an update where it like gradually detects how far is the joystick, and then the speed would be gradual for the movement, that would be great. Because now my idea for the shot is not, I can't do it. The joystick doesn't, it's not like analog. It works like a switch, so you just point up and it will just start moving up in the speed you have set. It won't be gradual. You can't move just slightly up and then pick up the speed. It's like up or down in one specific speed. I think the Feiyutech could update that and make it even more versatile and more functional. So how did I get those insanely smooth shots with the GoPro Hero 8? Quite very simple. I just stabilized the GoPro Hero 8 on this thing. By the way, if you stabilize a different weight type camera, for example, I had the A6300 before on it, and then I put the Hero 8. At first it was freaking out because the motors were expecting something heavier than the Hero 8, and at first I didn't know what to do. I was like, why are you doing this? And then it came into my mind that yeah, maybe the motors are set for something heavier and I have to adjust them in the app. And well, it was quite very easy in the app. Just one button away, it auto adjusted itself for a lighter camera and everything was fine. And then I captured some 4x3 unstabilized Hero 8 footage that I ran through the Real Steady Go app. Usually it's used for FPV drone stuff. You just get your footage unstabilized and you stabilize it through the app and get insane stability. I thought that I could do the same with this gimbal. And well, as you saw and are seeing right now, the results are insane. You can get crazy smooth footage that just looks unreal. I I will be definitely using this method of stabilizing the Hero 8 with the Real Steady Go and the gimbal to capture some really cool, epic, extreme sports stuff. That's the perfect combo for that type of stuff. That's the Feiyutech G6 Max, a very affordable and powerful gimbal that will be very versatile. It will hold your GoPros, your phones, and even mirrorless cameras. Although I think it's best for those point and shoot cameras like the ZV-1, Sony ZV-1 or Sony R, well, those cameras. I think it's perfect for that, but it works with all the other mentioned cameras as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then you know what to do, and if you want to see more of my stuff, you also know what to do. Huge thanks to Feiyutech for providing me with this gimbal. It's an amazing tool. I will be definitely using it in my projects, and yeah, if you want to get your own, link in the description. If you get it through there, you're helping out my channel, and thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.